Big news last night, City of Utica. The Common Council had met, and it was not. So let me lay this whole thing out. You have two situations going, and there seems to be yet another at odds scenario here. So you, on one side, have the odd authority. You have Rob Esch and his team that are looking to put a multi-level sports complex and entertainment-themed complex over in that area, and to make that general area all about entertainment. And on the other side, and they seem to be aligned, would you say, with the county, I would say. Mm-hmm. And on the other side, you have the mayor, who has been working with this company out of Watertown that is looking to build two 3-story and 1 2-story apartment complexes. And the challenge, I guess, the last time the Common Council had met, they voted to table everything and to give the odd authority and Rob Esch, his team, a chance to be able to put their program together. So it seems that didn't happen. So last night, in a very tight vote, 5-4, the vote was to approve the apartment complex, so a win in the books for the mayor, right? Mm-hmm. So what do we know about these apartment complexes?
Well, that they would be market rate, which I guess basically just means it's not subsidized or affordable housing.
Right.
So, but I've got something. So this was sent to me last night. And I don't, it doesn't say on here where it came from, but there is a note on here, and it's basically a sketch of downtown with the housing units there, the apartment units there, along with the sporting complex. And what I've got here shows an entertainment amenity, approximately 280,000.
So where would that be? Where the
feet.
Tartan building is?
Part of it is there.
Yeah.
There's also a baseball field back that starts behind where the current parking lot is. So where the current parking lot is, right across the street from the odd, that side entrance, that would be the entertainment venue or amenity. Yeah. Then behind that, it would be a baseball field. C is a parking garage. And then, but in this rendering still has those 3 buildings, those 3 apartment units in here as well. Right, in the Tartan building.
And I think that was what was mentioned after the meeting last night, is that it was possible to do these apartments and this entertainment sports complex. And we talked about this yesterday. It would be they would be attracting a couple different groups. And we'd heard about a AAA baseball team. You know that the Utica Blue Sox were single A. That is their affiliation with, and at the time they were with the Marlins, right, I think. But it would be a AAA baseball team. In talking to Rob Esch, that's not the case. It would be more one of the collegiate leagues, and it would mean a really nice new stadium and heavy promotion. You see these things working in spots where there's a lot of promotion, and every night's a different night. There's fireworks this night, the next night. There's some celebrity in town, and a heavy promotion, and they seem to be succeeding in making money because it's more about the promotion than it is about the baseball game. But we already have one of those teams in town, right? And they've just renamed themselves the Utica Blue Sox.
Yeah.
So the Penn League is back. Single A ball is back?
No.
Yeah, I think so. It's the Utica Blue Sox. They're back.
Oh, it's the collegiate league.
So they just changed the name of the team to the Utica. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So
I thought it was going to be. I thought that we were having an affiliation with a. You're shaking your head, Andrew.
No, we're not.
There's no change. So there's no. So what's the change?
Well, I think
to draw. I think it's just to draw.
But the name is the
Name.
change.
Yeah.
The name is the change. All right.
Yeah. And I believe they changed ownership. Jeff Garrell from Vernon Downs
is now the owner.
Is now in charge of things.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess I was going to question whether or not you call yourself an owner in the collegiate league, but I think you do. Well, because I believe it's more of like an affiliation.
It depends if you're paying the guy who's selling the hot dogs. I guess if you're paying that guy,
you're signing the checks.
You're the owner.
You the boss. Yeah. So I just want to read this note on the bottom of this rendering here, and this isn't dated.
The Utica Blue Sox, it's not that the Utica Blue Sox are coming back.
No.
Like Cal Ripken's
It's
team.
the
is
Utica
coming back.
Brewers. Are
I
now the
completely
Utica Blue
misunderstood
Sox.
that. I was
So did
very
I.
excited. I was extremely excited about that.
Well, you still should be. It's still
I
good
am.
level baseball.
Yeah, right. It is.
And you
but
know,
it's
it is similar in this regard. The guys aren't affiliated with a team; they're affiliated with a college. But I mean, it's still the
They
same
do
thing.
have-
A 2-month season. They go
so
June, July.
I should be excited then.
You should.
All right.
They have
Damn
had,
it! I am extremely excited.
They have had a lot of players that have played in this league that have gone on to be in the major leagues.
Okay.
That have played in this collegiate league.
Yeah.
You can go on the website. I remember because that new Rome team, the Rome Generals,
Yeah.
they're in the same league. So it'll
And
be
it's,
the
just,
Generals
it's the
and
same
Blue
league as, I believe, is it Herkimer or Little Falls?
Sox.
I believe, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I am excited.
I can tell. On this note here, I believe this may have come from the Master Plan Committee. So anyway, but there's a note here. It says, note, as per Mayor Palmieri's request, the above rendering was created by in-house city staff, etc. It says, Mayor Palmieri met multiple times with the Upper Mohawk Valley Auditorium Authority to discuss their plans and how Purcell's project would fit into them. They ultimately agreed that the two projects could coexist in that area. The proposed residential units would reestablish the continuous urban street fabric which aids visually and connects connects Hotel Street and Lower Genesee Street to the odd. Increased population would allow new and existing businesses to flourish.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the rendering, and I've seen housing similar to this when I was down in Nashville, when I lived in Nashville.
So what is so it's not
it's
your
basically-
typical. It's not going to look like Kennedy Plaza there.
No, it's the second and third floor is offices and housing.
Okay.
And then the bottom floor, they put in storefronts or restaurants and things like that.
Oh, and they're going to do that here, so it
That's
just
what
won't
I
be.
mean. Looking at this, there is looks like a little bit more housing, but
Wow.
there's
All right.
at the corner of the building, it looks like a storefront with right
Right.
there on the corner.
Hold on, we'll talk more about it. You want to pipe in on it to 7360186? You can do that.
one more
that,
thing.
by the way, is our telephone number.
The rendering I have here, I believe Tony's All Delicious is gone. That building is gone. I know Frank's trying to sell it right now,
Yeah.
but that there's a parking garage there. So
Interesting. Okay, hold tight. We'll come back. Christine has news in about 2 minutes or so. Beautiful, beautiful day on the way here today. You might even be in one of those offices where it gets really nice and warm. And there might be a moment today where you're thinking about, boy, I wish we could turn that air conditioning on. Going to 77 today. Hold tight. Christine has news coming up next on WIBX.